Namo Buddhaya, everyone. Can all of you hear what I'm saying here? Can? Okay, good. Okay, just let everyone know, this month is exactly 1 year from our tour itself that is going to be starting in November 11 next year. Okay, so it's just 1 year from now, and I'm sure all of you are all ready to making preparations and all this. And I'm very, very thankful, in fact, to the SBS Sangha for agreeing to have these Dhamma sharing sessions. So we intend to do this at least every month until the date of our departure. So we hope that we have more sessions to come, and we'll be able to meet some of the monks that will be joining the tour to present it. So for the beginning of tonight's sessions, we have Ayasma Arya Dhammika will be giving his first talk. Why or how come we should be feeling inspired to go on this pilgrimage tour itself. So basically, I'm sure a lot of you right now maybe Google and find out more information about the tour itself, the places that we'll be visiting. And the problem is that sometimes when you Google for this information, you will have the informations coming from different traditions. It could be from Mahayana perspective, it could be from the Vajrayana. So the suttas, or the certain things may be a bit different. So that's the reason why I specifically requested Bhante. I spoke to Bhante. I said, Bhante, could you kindly help to give this information to all the pilgrims that will be going on this tour, so that at least they will have more accurate information. At least the information that you will get is presented from the sutta itself. Because if not, we don't want you to go over there. And most of the time, most of you are actually, I'm sure, are new. You've never been there before. So when you're going there and you have not got any information yet, you will probably be interested to, look around and just keep on seeing here and there. But even though sometimes when we start giving informations or talking, you may not go in because you're just interested to see more. Your eyes is there here everywhere. So basically, I think it is so important that before we actually go on the pilgrimage, the tour itself, you get to listen. Okay, you get to listen and try to absorb as much information as possible from the talks presented by all the Sangha members from SBS. And the reason why I wanted these sessions to be very important is because so that if you have missed this session or if you want to listen again, there is always a recorded talk. Okay, so we hope that you will not only just listen it or watch it once, this video, but you can watch it later again. That's the most important thing. Okay, we want you to watch it again and try to absorb as much as possible. So when we are there, at least you already have these informations with you. And certain times, we'll refresh your memory again when we are over there. Certain things we say, you say, I remember because you have actually watched these Dhamma sharing sessions. Okay, so basically it's like that. This is the reason why we have these Dhamma sharing sessions. We want you to have the correct information. Now, next thing I want to inform all of you over here is that there is a bit of timeline that I want to let all of you know before we make our trip in November 2023. Okay. Now, for next month in December itself, I hope that all of you over here could help me to scan your passport. Scan your passport. Hopefully, if your passport it's not going to expire so soon, just scan it for me first, okay? And then after that, email it to me. Email it to pilgrimage@sāsanārakkha.org. Don't worry if you cannot remember all these things. I will be putting it up in the pilgrimage family. I will sending it out to all of you to let all of you know. Okay, but just to let you know what we are preparing from now to next year. Okay, so basically the first thing I want all of you to do is to scan your passport for me. Even though it doesn't matter, even if your passport is going to be expiring soon, you haven't renewed it yet, I think you can just scan it for me first, because the reason why I need your passport is I want to make sure that your name is exactly what we're going to do to issue your air tickets. Because next month itself, I'm going to submit your names, all these things to the airlines to register it, okay? So basically, this is one thing. That's the reason why I need your passport. I want to make sure, I want to double check and confirm, okay? Secondly, I need all of you inside your email itself, besides the attachment of your passport itself, the scanned photo of your passport, I also need you to indicate, to let me know whether you're going to join just the main tour itself, that means going on the 11th and following the group back on the 27th, or are you going to extend your tour? Okay, because if you're going to extend your tour, there will be another 5 more days extra, okay? So basically, let me know, because then I would be able to know how many persons are going to be on the main tour and how many persons is going to be on extended tour. Right now, still some people are undecided yet. So by then, in December, I hope you have already make up your mind. Okay, next over here is that those people who are coming from Penang or from Taipei SPS itself, please let me know whether you are going to be departing from Penang Airport. If you're going to be departing from Penang Airport, then you got to let me know, indicate over there that you're departing with the main group from Penang, and we will be actually meeting in KL, then flying together to New Delhi, okay? So the main group itself will be, there are some people coming from Penang to KL, and then with the rest of us who are in KL1, the groups over here, we are meeting each other in the airport, then we'll fly directly to New Delhi, okay? But there will be still a lot of you who will be flying directly from Singapore to New Delhi, okay? So please remember, if you're flying from other countries, your arrival date should be on the 11th, okay? All of you, your arrival date should be on the 11th of November. Once you've already booked your ticket, you have to let me know so that I can make arrangement for the travel operator to meet you at the airport. Now, please remember, if you're flying Singapore Airlines from Singapore, basically they are just flying 1 hour before Malaysian Airlines, okay? So you just have to wait for a while. We'll be arriving slightly later than you, okay? So our flight is in the evening, okay? It's the evening flight. So basically for Malaysian Airlines in the evening, so we arrived there about 9 something in the evening or what. So basically it's about the same time too. So even when we depart on the last day too, it will be in the evening flight, the last flight, okay? So it's the same thing. Singapore Airlines is going to fly an hour earlier than Malaysian Airlines, okay? So basically it's like that. For the rest of you who are flying from other countries, like, from US or from other countries, like, could be Australia or what, please let me know, okay? Please indicate and let me know too. So basically this is like that, okay? This is just to register. I'm going to pay the deposit in December to the airlines. Then in June, the tickets will all be issued. The tickets will all be issued. That means in June, when I said, okay, everyone is go ready, okay, the tickets are going to be all issued. Once the tickets are issued, then it's difficult for you to cancel all this. If you cancel, then there's going to be a lot of money that you have to pay for charges, okay, for cancellation charges and everything. So basically, by June will be the timeline to issue the air tickets. Also in June, when we issue the air tickets, I will also inform all of you, it is time to submit your Indian visa, okay, your Indian visa. So Indian visa is hybrid, it's online, and also manually you have to go to an Indian outsourcing company that actually handles your visa processing. So in Malaysia, it's called Lotus, okay, it's Lotus. It's one of the outsourcing company by the Indian High Commission that help to process. So you can actually apply 6 months ahead, and your visa is valid for 6 months too. So basically, June will be just nice, okay, for all of us to apply. In case there are some problems, some mistakes or what, all these things, there's still plenty of time to reapply again, okay? So basically, we have plenty of time to do that in June, okay? So that is basically the timeline that we are going to start preparation. So in June also, before I issue the air tickets and everything I will be asking all of you to make the balance of the payment for the tour itself. So basically, for most of you, it will be just 5,000 because you already paid 8,800. So basically, you're just going to pay 5,000 of the balance of the tour, okay? And for some of you who are going to be on the extended tour one, then you have to pay the difference, okay? Depending on whether we have more than 8 people or not. If you've got more than 8 people, the tour price of the extended tour, the optional tour, will be a little bit cheaper, okay? So basically, it's like this. Also, in June, by that time, okay, I will also be sending out the travel kits, okay, the travel kits to all of you, okay? The travel kits here means the luggage tags, the ribbon that you're going to tie on your bags, and other things, okay, that we're going to give to you, like your t-shirts, okay? T-shirts all is right now in the course of printing. So we are printing the t-shirts all. Hopefully, by then, it will all be ready. We will be giving out things like sitting mat to all of you. Each of you will be giving a sitting mat. You'll be given a sitting cushion. And upon arrival in India itself, you'll get a sitting cushions. You also get, for the ladies, you'll get a shawl, a white shawl. Okay, so you don't have to bring a shawl along, a white one, a long one, so they can cover yourself, or you can wrap yourself, head, all these things. So all these things, we are going to be preparing it for you. Okay, you don't have to worry. I'm going to get the travel kit all. I will list them down and let you know what are the things that we'll be providing to all of you. Okay, and you don't have to bring it with you. Okay, that means you have to bring a sitting cushion with you. You have to bring a sitting mat with you. All these things. Okay, so I will let all of you know what are the things we'll be giving it out to you later. Okay, later, closer to the date, I will inform all of you again. But this is basically the timeline that we have right now. And I just want to let all of you know that this session is just meant for Dharma sharing only. It's not meant for really, if you got any questions about the trip and the pilgrimage itself, all these things, I hope that you can just put it into the WhatsApp question and answer. If you've got any query or any questions you want to ask about the tours, you can ask in the WhatsApp group, the pilgrimage family one, okay? So that if you ask those questions over there, then the rest of everyone in the group will not be asking the same questions again, okay? So basically, I think that's about it. I hope that all of you will be able to really try not to miss the sessions unless you can't help it. If you have something on, then make sure that you watch the video. Once we have it ready, we will upload it onto our pilgrimage family, the WhatsApp. Try to watch it, okay? So thank you everyone for this time. Okay, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.